Muhammad, you just lost to your former sparring partner, Larry Holmes, in one of the most dreadful performances I have ever witnessed in a ring. Tonight, you were not swift of foot. You were not the young, cantankerous Ali that I encountered back in 1963 when you came back from a flash knockdown against one Henry Cooper. You're not the same Ali, or should I say Cassius Clay, who shocked the world and beat Sonny Liston so long ago. You are not the Muhammad Ali who came back from your first professional loss against Joe Frazier and got two against Smoking Joe. Or perhaps the biggest upset of your immaculate career, defeating George Foreman in Zaire to recapture your lost championship, which should not have been taken from you in the first place champ. As recently as 3 years ago, you defeated perhaps the hardest hitting heavyweight of all time in Ernie Shavers. But tonight, Muhammad, you looked like anything but a champion. What went wrong, Muhammad? Well, see there, Howard, there you go, talking, popping off at the mouth. See, what happened is, I had a foot injury. My foot was bothering me the whole time in training, but I went out there and fought anyway. See, y'all didn't want to report that, but I'm telling you right now. See, I went out there and I did whatever I could do, but I just couldn't maneuver. And I was also hindered by, my training staff. They didn't get me right for this fight the way they should have. I just, people also got to remember, Howard, that I'm in year 20 of my professional career. Yes, I'm in year 20, and I'm 38 years old, Howard, and I still look like a baby. I still ain't got a mark on my face. I'm pretty. I'm so pretty, Howard. And I can get any woman I want, Howard, while you stuck with ugliness. You ain't fooling nobody, Howard, with that toupee on your head. And like I said before, I got a foot injury, and that's why I lost. And that's what the media going to put out there, Howard, because I am the greatest, but I always will have an excuse for when I lose. Michael, tonight, your Bulls lost to the Orlando Magic. You didn't shoot particularly well tonight, Michael, and you didn't look quite yourself in this series. You faded down the stretch, and uncharacteristically, you had a lot of turnovers down in the clutch situations. What went wrong, Michael, in this series? Well, Marv, see, I ain't even put this out there, because I'm a competitor. But I hurt my foot earlier in the year, and my foot been bothering me. I'm not pushing off, trying to go into my offensive moves. I'm trying to run back in transition. My foot been bothering me all years. The injury, I usually make excuses, but my foot's still bothering me. So when lay down the stretch of games, trying to elevate like I used to, but my foot just bothering me, and I ain't getting any younger. I'm 32, and I was out of the game for 18 months. So you got to put that into the equation. So I still had 30. I still had 30 points. I'm still Michael Jordan. I just, my foot. That is my foot. My foot bothering me. So I want that put out there. A foot injury, and at the end of the day, Michael Jordan had a foot problem, and that's the excuse I have, and that's why I'm sticking with that. And plus, a little bit of my athleticism, so get a little older. I ain't the same Michael Jordan 87, 88 now. So don't put that shit on me. Michael, we're on national TV. I don't give a damn. Don't put all that shit on me now. Scotty right there too. Talk to him. Talk to Phil too. I mean, I know I'm the greatest, but I'm not taking the blame. Go to Phil. Shit. Yeah, Kendrick, we ain't trying to hear that, man. We ain't trying to hear that. Alright? He's in year 20, 38 years old, all these haters, laughing at, man, I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. All year, we've been hearing about how great this man is. How he defies age and trying to almost make it like he's a goddamn real life mutant and shit with a healing factor and all this bullshit. And every time this man in a position where he can get criticized, here come the excuse. It's a pattern with this dude. 2018 finals. What was the excuse? He broke his hand. 2017 finals. The Warriors, they just simply outmatching the Cavaliers. 2015. I mean, what do you expect from LeBron, man? He ain't have his guys. 2011. That's the 1 year where he couldn't have an excuse. 2007, people say, they were overmatched. But 2011, that was a year that he didn't have any excuses. And he got burned all off season. So LeBron James will always, because he's very sensitive to criticism, he will always have an excuse. So he making sure he put that foot shit out there now. And I ain't buying it. I don't believe it. I don't think nothing wrong with him. And that's where I'm going with that. I don't believe a damn word of it. I ain't hear nothing about this man's foot the entire postseason until after Game 2. Then you start hearing whispers of it. Because, see, they expected to split in Denver. But once that didn't happen, that's when I first heard Shannon foot. I still think it's due with a foot problem. Why you didn't say that against Memphis or Golden State? I ain't hear him utter one damn thing about his foot in those series. Nobody. I thought he was a bear. Shit, you don't think grizzly bears always step on some shit every goddamn time in the forest? They shake it off. Thought he was a bear. Fuck out of here, man. I got an idea. Shannon, pour some honey on his foot. That might cure it. Pour some honey on his foot.